Okay, so I have a Galaxy S4 here, and I'm going to show you how to insert the SIM card as well as the SD card. And hang on and stay tuned on the video. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the SD card. So let's just start off with the SIM card since that's the easiest. Basically, on your phone, where the power button is, there's like a little tiny groove here where you can stick your fingernail in and kind of pop that, just like this. Just pop it, comes right open. And then to insert your SIM card, what you want to do is pull out your battery. There's a little groove up here on top. And I already have my SIM card in here, but what you can do is, if you want to take it out, you can just slide it. And just make sure it's in a correct path, or the correct way. And there's a little picture on here that shows you how to insert the SIM card. And I take these SIM cards out numerous times. I switch phones constantly. I've never had an issue with these SIM cards. Well, I did once, but you just simply go to your carrier and they'll give you a new one. It's really easy to do. So, and basically, yeah, once you insert it, you'll hear like a click. And if you want to eject it, you just push it in like this. Oops. Like that, and then you just slide it out. Now the memory card, or the microSD card, okay, is the same thing. What you do is to eject it, you push in and let go. Just like that. To put it in, you just push in and you hear like a little tiny click. Now here's the thing about these memory cards, okay, is like, just for reference, for you guys have Galaxy S4, there's been a lot of issues with Kingston and SanDisk. So if you guys haven't bought an SD card yet, I would recommend getting the Samsung. I've never had an issue with these, but I've had issues with Kingston and SanDisk. And if you read on the forums, many people have the same issues. Getting their SD card was corrupted, or they would transfer like photos over videos and it would turn black. It would corrupt their pictures. So I would recommend SanDisk. I'll put a link below where you can buy these. And another thing to note is, not every SD card is the same. For instance, like this SD card I have here is a 16 gig, but it's a 4 class. Basically the classes range from class 4 to class 10 being the highest right now. And you can see, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is a class 4, there's 8 gigs. And this is a class 10, 16 gigs. The class 10 is the fastest. Transfer rate, it seems smoother. I mean, it's definitely worth it in my opinion. So for instance, like if you have an 8 gig and it's a class 4, but do you want to look at the 8 gig class 10, the price is going to be about 50% to 100% more, but it's definitely worth it. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's definitely worth it. This one here you can buy for like $6. It's 8 gig class 4, and as long as it's Samsung, it's going to be good. This one here is about $15. This is a 16 gig, $16, and it is a class 10. And the highest that you can put into your phone here, in regards to memory, is 64 gigs. So that's a lot of memory there. But also, let me show you guys how to check how much storage you have left on both your devices. So I'm going to boot up here and just push pause. My phone's booted up now, and I'll show you guys how to check your storage usage, how much space you got left on there. Basically, you just want to go to settings, click on the more tab here, and then you want to go down to where it says storage. Click on that, and then from right here, so the first one, you have device memory and you have SD card. Device memory is your internal memory, and you can see I got a total space of like 9.6 gigs, and only available I have 2.9 here. And on my SD card, or you can say my external memory card, I have total space is 14.6 gigs. Now just note that you just saw my SD card, and it's 16 gigs. It's 16 gigs, but every time you guys pop it in, it's going to show something a little bit less. So in 16 gigs, mine shows like 14.6 gigs. And you can see my available space is only 3.3 gigs. I have like tons of like video and photos, and they're in high resolution. So in another way too, also to check your storage too, just basically I just plugged in my my phone into my computer, my laptop, and then you have this thing pop up here. You just open devices to view, and then basically on here you can kind of see this is my internal memory, and then you can see I got the 2.19, and also here's my SD card. I have 3.34. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything, just comment below. Any likes and subs would be great too. Thanks, and have a good day. Bye.